Terry was at work, so I just called my best buddy, Maggie, who has a long history of protesting during the 60s. And my daughter, within an hour, we were on the computer. We were talking about doing some protesting. Very loving posters. We put it on Facebook, and it went... And Terry comes home from work, and we're, making signs and all this stuff.
At first, my reaction was like, why bother? It's not worth the energy to fight them. Their whole mission in life is to aggravate. So getting infuriated, it almost feels like you're falling into their plan.
166 confirmed people going, 94 maybe.
It's going to be at least 4-1 or 5-1 against the projected turnout for the Klan.
Any type of confrontation would be bad because the Klan, as a group, they're going to be more belligerent and they're going to be more hostile, more confrontational.
I know that people say, oh, just ignore the Klan, but, I'm just not going to ignore things that are wrong. I'm just not going to do that anymore because I am not scared of these people.
Let them protest. They're wasting their efforts. They're wasting their time.
I'm making robes for the rally. I just don't do robes for our group. I do them for several other groups, too. I don't do round traditional eyes. I do the mean-looking eyes, and they love it.
We'll probably wind up lighting the cross around probably 8:30, 9 o'clock.
They're not welcome in Harmony, and they're not picking that up. They're a little slow on the uptake there.
We're spreading it out. We're spreading it out.
We're letting people know that we're still going and we're not going to slow down. I mean, there's people already done left out from Maryland, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Alabama. They're already leaving out.
They can't drive us out. The Klan's been here almost 150 years. We're not going nowhere.
We're going to the rally tonight. I'll be up there in a little bit. White power.
In their minds, they're not seeking out confrontation. They're exercising their rights. And it is their right, but it doesn't mean that people have to like it.
I kind of figured that the protesting would happen after the news kept pushing it and spreading it like that.
There's a lot of headache coming out of this, a lot more than what we was expecting. They went straight to the center of town, and I don't see it getting better.
That made me feel really good about the area and about that there are good people.
Someone in Harmony started harassing the landowner where we were throwing the rally.
He pretty much chickened out. We're going to have to figure out a way to do it, I guess, pretty much regardless, because he's going to have a ton of people sitting on his front lawn, whether he likes it or not.
They're thinking that they're going to stop us or change our minds, which is not going to happen.
The Klan has announced that they are moving their rally to Virginia because they are not welcome in Harmony. Thank you. It was a big victory when they left North Carolina and took their rally to Virginia.
Neighbors tell us the Klansmen moved their rally to the Virginia border after a protest brought them attention they didn't want either.
Because we got the burlap and we'll cover it up. But did you get those gas jugs for the diesel?
We found another location that wasn't but 40 minutes up the road.
So the rally will still be going on.
One of our members will be at the end of the road to check every car that comes in.
So what we've been doing now is trying to move everything and get it out there and get it all set up. This is the first time we've ever had to move a rally field. We've been doing this over 15 years, and I've never had to tell them to go somewhere else, so I hope it don't make too many people mad.
I wanted to go because I wanted to talk to these people and get an idea of why someone would choose to be in the Klan. I don't think we could enjoy victory without going a little bit further.
It's really easy for us to demonize them as being just these evil, hate-filled people. But until you actually meet people face to face, you don't really know. And the flyer said everybody's invited. So maybe we're just hoping to go make them as uncomfortable as they make us.
You need to tell everybody to pay attention with cars in front of them and don't keep up with the car in front of you until after you get out of the town of Harmony. That way the protesters that see you, they will not jump in their car and follow you here, and then we'll have a problem.
So now we're going to a place where the Klan is going to feel more comfortable after they've moved it from Harmony. And that's, just at least mildly unnerving. As the reality of it drew closer, I kept wondering what is going to be at the end of this journey.
The two big rebel flags on tractors at the end of this long driveway in the middle of nowhere. That was when we realized, okay, we're at the Klan rally. Man, I just got a bad feeling, a bad vibe.
This car's acting up. This is not a place I really want to have car trouble.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe I'm sitting here looking at this. This is... I mean, I don't mean to...
Just relax.
Okay.
I was concerned with the confrontation aspect of them, because they're a confrontational group.
It's a peaceful event, but we always tell our members and our security to always be armed and just be ready just in case something ever happened. If they don't start trouble, that'll be fine, which we prepared to take trouble too, so.
I could tell how distanced they were from everybody, and they were kind of afraid to talk with them.
People can just look at me and tell that I don't belong at a Klan rally. I felt pretty conspicuous. But people were friendly and nice, and that surprised me.
When you go to a rally, you'll find out it's more about family. Everybody there treats everybody like family. There ain't nobody out there trying to fight on the field. There ain't nobody out causing trouble. It's more of a family event than anything.
I grew up down in Albemarle, but I live I live in the middle of nowhere, out in the country. People were open to being engaged with and talkative. Is this your young man? How you doing? Oh my God, I've never seen a shirt like that in my life. It was easy for me to engage and get people talking, telling their stories and stuff, because these are the people I grew up with. I don't mean disrespect, but wow, your shirt startled me. I'm a little short, fat Southern lady, and they were trustful of me.
I was glad that it's not a big crowd. If it had been a larger crowd, it probably would have been more intimidating.
Tell me one more time, it's what?
Springfield, 1911.
It really looked like a lot of folks having a picnic. A lot of armed folks having a picnic. And, anybody I talked to me.
What I do is my own business, but I believe in having pride. There's nothing wrong with having pride, whatever you are. Have black pride, have brown pride. I just believe in white pride, and I believe in preserving my rights and preserving the race.
Do you feel hatred towards a black person?
Not at all. Not at all. I believe that we must spread our word through educational means only, no violence whatsoever.
Isn't it odd to say that while you're holding a shotgun? Okay,
I believe in self-defense. I don't believe ever, hurting anybody.
You personally may have upheld every tenet of your faith and your belief.
It seemed to me like a bunch of hippies left over from the 60s. And I'll guarantee the way that one guy talked, he looked like he smoked a lot of whatever before.
Obviously, there's been a lot of Klansmen that have been aggressive, and Chris came up behind me and was listening to me have a discussion before I was even aware of him.
The Klan hasn't killed nobody since '81, so even when they killed somebody, it was somebody who deserved it. They're all proven to either be rapists or they done a crime earlier.
Well, it's always a little, tricky determining who needs killing.
I still think they should take a rapist and shoot him, just like a child molester. I don't think they should sit there and waste the tax dollars when we just go right there and put a bullet in their head.
I found him to be the least engaging person there. There was a feel of, I am talking to a sociopath, except for Chris. Everybody I engaged with, they were friendly. I didn't have any problem with any of them, until the speeches, of course.
Greetings, white people. We're glad y'all all made it out here today. It's a Klan rally where whites can come together that think and believe the same way without having to being persecuted by other races.
Whatever efforts they might be making to sort of emphasize pride and de-emphasize hatred, that sort of vanished very quickly when the speakers started speaking.
The blacks are running free, all because whites are allowing it. We have whites race mixing, having misbred children. White people, wake up!
What the speeches showed was their conviction that all other races except their own are subhuman.
African people still live in third world countries, living in holes. The Jewish religion is the religion of Satanism. Homosexuality is an abomination. The Bible says put them to death as soon as you cross the path of one. Christ would have been the first one with the stone and the spear throwing them at him. We're not out there to invite the whole world to join the Klan. We're only after a certain percentage of people, mostly white Christian men and women. The black race, the Jewish race, the Mexicans, the Asians, they're going straight to hell.
The speeches are about who we are, what we're standing up for, what we believe, things like that.
I don't see how a white woman can lay with these blacks and these Mexicans and have these kids and to come out with either curly...
That woman was just so offensive to me.
And they're all deformed or have Down syndrome.
I just wanted to say, what are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
If you have a mixed child, we don't want anything to do with you. And when hits the fan, we're surely not taking your white ass in with us.
I actually got physically nauseous, and then I had to get away. I was just looking for a safe spot because I really felt like I was either going to start yelling and screaming or I was going to throw up. But then I started crying.
White power! White power! White power! White power! White power!
The response to the speakers at the end with the white power chants and the arms salutes, I mean, it's a train wreck of sorts. You can't look away. It's